What's up, everybody, and welcome to Twitchmonster 27. That's right, we're here bringing you your latest update of what is coming, a new league, BRL. So right now it's looking more and more official, with an official start date coming soon. Here is the goal. I'm gonna give it to you live. By the way, I am Sam Cook. This is not a speed report. It's no longer a speed report. I don't know what to call it right now, but it's an update. How about that? All right, so if you look on your calendars, we're looking at a November 15th as an official start date. So put that in your calendar. So it's still very early, but I'm just getting you updated on what is going on and just kind of being more official about it now that it looks more and more like November is going to be the start date. Now, if it has to be pushed back for whatever reason, it can be pushed back as late as February of 2021. If you do not hear anything about BRL in 2021, it is not going to happen. By February, it's not going to happen. It's not going to run, but the goal is to start in November. And so let's get you up to speed official. I'm going to go over some things, and of course my stream is live, so if you have any comments or if you want to come up here in the booth and come up here in the broadcast booth and just kind of hang out with me and chat with me, I'm more than happy to have that happen. My chat is up. It says reconnecting to chat. So when chat goes live, then I will continue my broadcast. Okay, chat is live and up, so feel free to leave something in the chat if you want to, and if you want to join me in the booth up here, feel more than happy. My party is open. My party is now open. Sorry about that. So feel free to join me up here. By the way, this is the official card that I'll be running all season next season. Shout out to whoever made this paint scheme. I've fallen in love with the Menard schemes. I don't know, it's just me. I just like them like that. So, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, so let's get right into it. BRL opening season coming soon, and November the 15th, as a matter of fact. So let's first go over how all of this is going to work. Then we'll go over we'll go over the how this is going to work. We'll go over the tracks for next season, or for the upcoming season, and then we'll go over the roster we have and numbers that are taken so far. If you are interested in joining BRL, by all means, please message me. Let me know. I have sent out some fillers, just some invitations, early invitations out. There will be an official post on the Xbox community. But right now I've just sent out to some who have ran with me a long time, or some that I extended an invitation to, just to kind of see early fillers for what's going to be upcoming. So I'm looking forward to that. Give me 1 second, I apologize. All right, so there we go. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's get started with BRL rules. Here's what's gonna happen for your opening day, opening night. There's gonna be a qualifying race for the season. But what's the season gonna consist of? There will not be a regular season. I repeat that. There will not be a regular season. So, what does that mean? That means that we're going right into the chase when the season starts. It will be nothing but chase races. This will be a 9-race chase schedule. So, for this qualifying race, it'll be at Homestead, Miami. The weather of any track that we run, if there is a capability of alternate weather, rain, snow, whatever, it'll be dictated by my weather or the weather of whoever is hosting in my absence. So in case I am not there and I get a sub, my backup, who has not been decided yet, that'll be revealed a lot later on, but my backup will be responsible for the weather. Whatever the weather is current at his location, whether it is current or what will be in the future, reasonably in the future, since we can do transition weather, that's what the weather will be like. It'll be at Homestead. It'll be 10 laps. There will be 2 heats, 2 separate heats, and each heat will be 10 laps at the base. However, this Blitz Racing League will contain what is called infinite overtime. So what is infinite overtime? Well, I believe NASCAR has something like infinite overtime. But basically what it is if the caution comes out with 2 laps to go, there will be a green-white checker, basically. And there will be an infinite amount of attempts at a finish of green-white checker. Once the driver crosses the line for the white flag, there will be no more cautions. Up until then, a caution can come out up until the white flag. So, overtime will happen until there is all the laps have been exhausted or we come to a finish. Now, there will be, of course, laps set over the allotted number of laps for the overtime, and also for the winner to celebrate. So if there is someone who wins the race and they want to celebrate their victory, burnouts, going around backwards, whatever they want to do, they can do that while the interviews, post-race interviews are going on. So cool feature there. And that is going to be for the heat races as well as the chase races that is available. So obviously in the heat races, there's 16 available spots. Top 8 advance in each group. So you have the top 8 in each group that will advance to the next or to the actual season. And also the winners of each of those heats will start on pole for the following race. So the first race of the schedule It will be the winner from Heat 1, the winner from Heat 2, and every other spot will be randomized starting that race, to start that race. The only 2 spots guaranteed are the winners of those 2 positions. Now, obviously, DNF rules will apply. DNF rules for BRL are simple. 100% engine is a DNF with no exceptions. So if in a qualifying race or at any other time during the season, if a driver does not back out after being DNF'd with 100% engine, if they do not back out and the footage is reviewed and it's that individual DNF, they will not be allowed to continue to participate in BRL. They will be removed. No penalties, no questions asked. They will be removed from the league, period. So please keep that in mind. Also, if you DNF, let's say it's 8 spots. Let's say you have 12 drivers. Let's say 5 drivers finish out of Heat 1 and 10 drivers finish out of Heat 2. Those drivers that DNF'd, the drivers that finished in Heat 2 will make up the rest of the group for Heat 1. And we'll go from there. The drivers that DNF'd will stand a lesser chance of being able to move into the season. As far as the qualifying race, no dumping for position or for win. If there's a dump that goes on, a blatant dump that goes on for a win, well then that person gets DNF points. So, or DNF finish. So you don't want to do that. Of course, in my leagues, what's the case in KMR, it's going to be the case in BRL. No swearing, period. First time you're caught, it's a warning. Second time is a removal from that race. So just, you know, watch your language, mute your mic, whatever you have to do. There are no lock-ins in BRL. There will be no lock-ins. So, you know, in KMR, you know, you finish in the top 10 in points or whatever. You're locked in the next season. Relative lock-ins, strict locked-ins, whatever. The only person locked into each season is the champion. If someone wins the championship, they don't have to run the qualifying race. Everybody else, however, will have to run the qualifying race. And because this is the opening season, nobody's locked in. Not even myself as the league owner and host. I'm not locked in. I got to go out there and earn my way in as well. So here's the kudos, hoping I'm able to get that done like everyone else. And that's what we have so far for the opening qualifying season races. For the opening race there at Homestead to qualify the grid. Again, 10 laps. It seems like a short race. Hopefully it is. But the chance for infinite overtime is really there to really create a big situation. So I'm really looking forward to it. Again, if you're interested, please message me. You know, message me. Let me know what car number you want. In BRL, there are no teams. Period. There are no teams. There are no number restrictions. There are no manufacturer restrictions. So if I wanted to run a 27 in a Ford, or if I wanted to run a 27 in a Toyota, I could do that. If you want to run the number 1,274, you can do that. You know, so feel free to do that if you want to. Doesn't matter what sponsor you have. It doesn't matter. Just get in the car and race. There are no team points. There are no teams. It's just not there. Every man for himself. So get ready. I'm sure it should lead to a lot of heated battles and things of that nature. We got, let's see, somebody in the chat is already chatting. Of course, it is Jody 2014 says 4. We know that is Back in Black, and he is requesting the number 4. And so I'll get in that get into that in a minute, what numbers are taken and what people are on the roster. Again, we're looking at a November 15th start date. So I'll move the car around. So let's move into another segment. And that segment is season rules. So let's get into that for a minute. All right, so there will be 9 races, as I mentioned before, 3 rounds, round of 16, round of 12, round of 4, with 3 races per round. So I guess 3 is the theme. So there will not be qualifying in BRL. There will not be a qualifying race. It is just first race, middle race, last race, we just race. Now, this is how the lineup is gonna go. So for the very first race, there's going to be for Indianapolis, again, like I said, it'll be the 2 winners of the qualifying race, and then the rest of the field will be randomized according to computer, with any driver that was on the original finishing grid and wasn't able to make it and we get a new driver in, they will start dead last throughout the season. That's how that's going to be. But the first race is going to be randomized. The second race, the field is going to be inverted. So let's say I go out there, DNF out of the first race. That next race, whatever points I have, I'm going to start first, or I'm going to start on the front row, and the field will be inverted for the middle race, and that will be consistent all the way through all 3 rounds. And then on the looking at my rules here. So that's how the qualifying is going to work with the points for the new round. So let's say, okay, round of 16 to round of 12. In that round, or 16 to 8, I'm sorry, 16 to 8. So in the round of 8, the starting grid for that first race will consist of all of your chasers up front, and then your guys behind there. The points will reset for each round according to the finishing of that. All the points will reset. So all your chasers are going to start in the front, and then the rest of the guys will come behind that, and it'll be based on where they were in points at the end of that round. So I don't know if I explained that quite well. Y'all can message me if y'all have any questions about that, but yeah, definitely we can, that's how it's gonna be. Let's see. Okay, so no team restrictions, no number restrictions. Okay, so each winner, so let's say we go out there, let's say round of 8, somebody who is eliminated wins a race in a round of 8. That can realistically happen. What's the reward? That driver will have a pole position for the next qualifying race the next season. They will start up front. Everybody that wins will start up front in those qualifying races, and then everyone else will come behind that. That's how that's determined. So that individual won't just be out there running for no reason. There'll be something to gain from it. So there will be no red flags of any sort. First of all, due to the late start time, 11:30 p.m. EST on a Saturday night, there won't be a red flag unless there is a major emergency. So someone in the league is causing a major disruption that stops the race. There'll be a red flag, but that's in an emergency situation. Or you know, some catastrophic failure in the lobby is going to cause a red flag. But outside of that, there are no red flags that can be called, no bathroom breaks, nothing like that. So if something happens, your battery dies or whatnot, I hope you can do that, pull over, get it done, and try to battle back and get your lap back or whatever you need to do, because the race will not stop. No dumping for position or dumping for a win. If you do, especially on the last laps, guess what that means? That means a DNF. Now I want to get this clear. I want to make this as clear as I possibly can. If you're battling side by side, you're battling for a win, y'all make contact and you lose control of your car, or you make contact, you come down, you misjudge a block and you get turned on the front end of somebody's car, that is not a dump. That is hard-nosed racing. That's what happens. You move on. I will not waste my time looking at silly race car incidents. I'm not. However, if someone just guns it on in there, there's no clear evidence that this individual was trying to race in the racing line. They clearly turned right and took you out, or they, you know, because we're running a lot of road courses, they gunned it in there with no attempt to try to make the corner. They used you as a brake and just absolutely destroyed you intentionally. Yeah, that's dumping. If you want evidence of dumping, you can there's definitely real life NASCAR footage of what a dump is. If anyone has any questions, you know, there's plenty of that goes on, and that's what will not be tolerated. But if you're racing hard, you make contact, and you just can't hang on to your car, well, it just sucks for you. I don't know how else to say that for you. But, you know, if you have an issue with that, this probably isn't going to be the league for you, because I'm pretty sure a lot of that's going to go on, especially as the championship gets closer and closer each week. Okay, so also in this league, there will not be any pass-through penalties. I know in a lot of leagues and other leagues, you know, there's a pass-through penalty. You know, you get a black flag, got a pass-through penalty. No pass-through penalties. All black flags that are given. If you get a black flag, it will be points, automatic points deductions. Just to make things simple, instead of going through what's a pass-through, what's not a pass-through, everything is points. So if you get a black flag, it's points. So just know that. Okay, so in the qualifying race, no swearing. Second swear word is a removal. In the actual season, no swearing. Second swear word, or second time you're called out for swearing, it is -20 per word, per swear word. And please, guys know what swear words are, so let's not make this, let's be adults about this, you know, mature about this. We know what swear words are. Please don't use them. Okay, cautions. 3 or more cars involved in a wreck or endangerment of the field. So a lot similar to a lot like KMR was. Same thing in BRL when it comes to cautions. The 3 cars involved in a wreck that endanger the field. So we're running a lot of road courses. For example, if we run a road course like, for example, Lime Rock, there are a lot of spots in Lime Rock where if you get in an accident, you're going to go off the racetrack and you're going to go off into the grass, and you just simply won't endanger the field. Another case in point, Sonoma. Sonoma has a lot of areas where individuals wreck. I think about turn 2 going up the hill. You get in a wreck there. A lot of times you're going off of the racing surface into the dirt. You're not endangering the field. Even if it's 3 cars in that situation, it does not classify as a caution. You're not endangering the field. However, if it's a 3 wrecks, I think about Indianapolis right there on the front stretches, or in corners, heavy braking zones, big wrecks happen there, then it's a caution. Please call the caution. Don't. If you have any questions, just ask before the race, so that you'll know. Again, I will be going over this again when it's actually time to get ready to go green. The drivers meeting will be on Twitch, so we'll go over some of this stuff again. But just kind of going over it early so everyone knows what to expect. We will pace. That means we will throw out a yellow and go around the track at pace speed. We will pace at all tracks that are 4.99 miles long and smaller. The speed is going to vary depending on the track type. So if it's a track that's very intricate with a lot of bends and turns and stuff, we're not going to pace that fast so that we don't, get involved in wrecks under caution and things like that. Cautions will be 2 laps long. Well, I'm not going to say that. Cautions will be as long as the league host and owner says they are. Particular races, sometimes depending on what's going on, if someone needs to get their lap back or whatever, that may freeze pit road or whatnot. Okay, restarts. A lot like KMR, restarts at the line, at the start finish line, where we will do restarts at, not a moment before then. However, a very, very slight jump is acceptable. But if it's too big of a jump and you get caught, obviously you're gonna get a points penalty for it. Already talked about infinite overtime, so there's no need to get into that again. The very first lap, as Little Monster is awake. What's up, little man? We actually got you some sleep today, huh? So the very first lap will be... I'm sorry. Okay, so whenever we load in, the very first lap is going to be a lap where we all just kind of get everything together, bunch up and everything, and then we will go green the next lap. Lap 2 will always be the start. So we're not going to do rolling starts. The very first start is going to be where we get everything going. All right. So in KMR there were passing rules. Don't pass to the left before turn 1. You can pass to the right or to the middle, things like that. There will not be any passing rules for BRL, period. So what does that mean? That means that when the driver takes a green flag, you can make any pass that you feel you can make as necessary. Now, mind you, you will own the consequences for those actions. If you make a dumb move and you tear your car up or tear up the car, other people's cars, and they're mad at you for it, you're gonna have to answer that. You're gonna have to take the ownership for that. But there are no passing rules. You can make a pass at the drop of the green flag no matter where you are on the racetrack. You can get it done. However, the field will be bunched, so there won't be a situation where you're gonna be able to lay back, and lay back you will get penalized for that. But you can make a pass drop of the green flag. Make it 6 wide if you want to going into turn 1. That's your business. You tear me up, you can get an earful. I'm gonna let you know that now. Also, when it comes to restarts, we will not delay a restart for damage. Especially damage that happens under caution. I'm not gonna delay the restart for that. If you feel you need to pull out a line and go back to pit road, whatever you need to do, we're not delaying the restart for that. Miss assignments. You don't know where you are, where you're supposed to be, or something happened. We're not delaying the start for that. Also, horseplay. Sometimes in KMR, you know somebody really well, and you're, banging doors or whatever. You may lose control of your car or whatever. If it's on a restart lap and we get ready to go green and you lose control of your car, that is tough. and anything involving that kind of something like that. There's not any rules on that. We're not gonna delay the restart. It'll be late. People are gonna want to get the races done and get off. Also, it's very serious racing. We're gonna be trying to get stuff done. People are gonna be trying to win championships. We're gonna go after it. So you're just gonna be messed up. Also, there are no involvement rules. In KMR, there was you got in a wreck and it was like, okay, was I involved? Well, I don't know. Some dude was spinning and he snipped the front of my nose, but I think it was lag, and I don't think I was involved. No, you're involved. You got to go to the back. No involvement rules whatsoever. And I'm sorry, my son is controlling the controller, so if you get seasick or whatever, I'm sorry. I don't know what he's doing now. All right. Anyway, so there are no involvement rules. You go to pit road, you come out, that's where you come out at. That's where you start at. We grid, we go. Just to make things simple. Again, DNFs, 100% engine, DNF, that's it. If you flip 20 times, but you don't get 100% engine damage, you are not DNF. Flipping doesn't matter. What matters is your engine. If your engine is 100%, you are DNF. No questions. That's pretty much it for the rules. Nice, short, sweet, simple. Any questions? I see one more person out there. If you have any questions, it's on YouTube. You hear this or you hear this later on Twitch, feel free to message me, samcook2728-785. Be sure to message me, and if you have any questions, or you can save those questions for the drivers meeting for the qualifying race, or the drivers meeting if you make it through for the first race of the chase. Just let me know if you have any questions and everything, and go from there. So what we're looking at now, just kind of shifting gears, when it comes to updates, midweek updates and everything. Obviously, if anyone's checked the website lately, they will not be able to access it. I have not been able to access it. It's been down for a little while. My thinking is it's down permanently. I'm in the process of getting in touch with the creator individuals that helped me with that web page and seeing what the deal is and if we can correct the problem. If not, there will be a weekly update, and that update will occur on the broadcast live on my PC. You will see me updating the files for the league. You'll see me updating all of that. So it'll be a live update. I'm not going to say anything but, hey guys, here's the update for this past week. Enjoy. And then I will update everything and then end the broadcast. Now, if someone wants to do a midweek report of some sort, that's fine. I don't mind. Everything will be, if you want to write down the update or whatever and then kind of go from there, whatever you want to do. I will not be doing a midweek update personally, but if someone wants to kind of do that as a fun thing, that's fine by me. I don't mind. And since I'm talking about updates and broadcasts, our official commentator for BRL will be JPS. He asked and was granted the authority to be able to run. He will be our official broadcaster. So I hope that, I guess that's gonna, I hope that everything goes well with that. Anyway, let's go into, first off, our schedule coming up for the chase. So let's shift gears here. I'm gonna figure something out, something to do that. And then, of course, like I said, the party's open if you want to pop in and chat a little bit after the official stuff is going on. Feel free to do that. But anyway, So, BRL Season 1 schedule, you ready? Here we go. First race to kick things off in the round of 16 will be Indianapolis, the Oval. Will kick things off. And then the inversion race for that round will be Indy GP. So we'll stay in Indy. And then the final race, elimination race, will be Watkins Glen. The normal Watkins Glen will be the elimination race. Then we'll go to the round of 8, and this is when things get a little interesting, with the very first race being Airfield out there in Monterey, Nevada, the old airport. And then the middle race will be Road America. And then the final race, the elimination race, will be Sebring. Now, as far as those races are concerned, each race will have its own set of rules. There will be some races where you will be able to cut corners, and then there will be some races where you will actually have to drive the course, and if you do not, you will be penalized for it. So, pay attention to drivers' meetings that will occur before races where there are major announcements. For the championship, which is what the final round in BRL will be called. For the chip, first race will be Lime Rock. Second race, the inversion race, Long Beach. And then the final race will be Sonoma. That is the schedule. Championship race will be at Sonoma. That Sonoma will be the current NASCAR style Sonoma, the full course, not the old style course, at least not this time. Tell me what you think about that schedule. No international races. Rather, no overseas races. Next season, we'll have a lot more overseas races. Just FYI. No Daytona. This will give me a whole season to kind of feel things out and see how things are going to work out. And then, if and when there's a season 2, having worked on a tune that's going to allow for really good Daytona racing, where there's a realistic chance for winning and things like that, then I will do my best to incorporate Daytona as the starting race. But I want to take some time to, first of all, work out the bugs of this league and everything. I know some of you guys are like, hey, well, there are only 3 rounds. Can you add an extra round? You know, round of 16, round of 12, round of 8, round of 4, or round of 6. We're going to start like this. After a couple seasons, we'll see how things go. All right, and last but not least, let's go over the roster and numbers that are taken so that you'll know what's going on. First driver in there, Sam Cook. That's me. I'll be obviously driving the number 27. I mean, if y'all can't figure that out by now, that's tough. Then Dunkerwiz has decided to join. He's on the roster. He'll be driving the number 8. Woozy Emu said he wants to give it a shot. He'll be driving the number 18. Back in Black, Slothy or Jody, who's in the chat right now. Of course, he has reiterated the fact he wants the number 4. And Josh, the best game, is going to be running. He wants the number 54. Now, again, remember, there are no restrictions of number or manufacturer. The only thing is you got to be running a NASCAR stock car. Outside of that, you are good to go. So, I'm hoping everyone enjoys. And so that's what you can look forward to as far as BRL. I kind of went over pretty much everything. Any questions or comments, you let me know. I'll stay on and just kind of be on here for a while. Again, we're looking at November. And the closer we get to November, the more invites will be going out. Again, there will be a posting on the community for actual races. So we'll you know, go that way. Jody says STO tonight. I say, I don't know. If we're gonna do, well, if we were gonna do STO, we probably should have did it earlier. I'm looking at maybe a tomorrow for STO, maybe, or maybe a Monday. The reason why I say that is because I was gonna broadcast some iRacing tonight, as well as I got a ton of cleaning and stuff to do tonight. My son just woke up, so I'm probably gonna do a race or two here on Forza, just to kind of broadcast how bad I am, just kind of run through some of these races, and then you know, kind of go from there. So the real question is, do you want to join me in Forza, racing a race or two up here? Establishing a quality connection, and then I lag out. All right, well, my party's open, and hop on in here, but we're gonna create a private match. You need a friend to create a private match. Hurry up, Jody, I need a friend. There you are. You're in a Pontiac, man. Get out of that mess. Get out of that mess. Let's see. Race set up. Let's go to, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Hey, no. Come on, man.
I hear little man.
Yeah. He just
Did you see what you see what I said in the chat? I said keep it PG.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Man, something's really delayed.
That's my phone. I've been watching the live stream.
Okay.
It's still on. It's on my laptop. I'm plugging my phone in. I love this new 30-foot cable.
I bet. Save that up.
Alright, where are we racing it first?
We are racing at, hold on, Sebring.
Early.
First race. I wanted to include the, you can't include the, you can't include the, computer?
No, you can't.
Okay.
This track's gonna be fun. Especially turn 1 and turn 2.
I love
Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, and turn 6 is the fun corners. As you're going up that straight stretch and you're going at the hard braking for that double back. You see what my car is now?
Go ahead.
Alright.
Up.
I'm helping Terry get the game.
Oh, okay.
Terry, see if he gets the game, he wants to be the 9, so I told him, I said, you can have it, I got my number. I want my Kevin Harvick back.
Alright, we going?
Yep. Oh, once I get in gear, you can go ahead. I'll catch you.
Yeah, like, fine. Okay. Right.
I'm running manual with clutch now, Cookie. On purpose. Oh crap, oh crap. Okay, save it.
It's been a while, okay?
Yeah, I
And
know.
my son is sitting on my hand, so I'm going to race with him sitting like literally on my hand. What's your excuse?
Hey. A little bit of power. Yeah, that one's there too. Yeah, new tire barrier. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, they put a tire barrier there. Oh, I can't. Oh.
Yeah, look at me.
Cheated. Cheated.
Brax was asking me and said, why did you pick the 9 car? I mean the 4 car. I said, because I got 3 pensions that I really want to run. Which you can tell there's one on my car right now. That's grass. Are we still running power handicap or full throttle?
No handicaps in Indy. The only handicaps I'm thinking of is Daytona, you know, simply because of the drafts.
I got a tune. Next work, it's a draft tune and a full tune. There's 2 different ones. This case of like people want to work together. They can actually pick either one, and they both work the same. But yeah, you're driving like me, and I'm even driving like you. I don't think so. Look who's last now.
It's only 2 cars. Calm down.
I can't do it right now.
Son. Yes, you can. Answer the phone. You'll just hit the tire barrier. It's okay.
Yeah, I get 100% damage. I don't think so. Have fun, Cookie.
I'm broke.
You're broke?
Shut up. I think I'm close to pit road, right?
Hey, that's my new car. I made this car from scratch.
Did you?
Yeah. I make all my stuff now from scratch.
Cool. No, don't play with that.
That's for like 3 cars I have it ain't scratch. And they're also made by one of my best friends that I have it on my list of paints cars. He makes paints. I might have somebody interested in running forever something that night. He paid me for 7.
Doesn't matter as long as the 7's not taking anything out.
You think everybody else in the league is special reporters? Ooh, wait till he comes out front. He just gaps everybody. I race with him in the GT league.
Yeah, we got some work to do, boys. We got work to do.
Winner, winner.
I couldn't even finish the race? What kind of mess is that?
Countdown clock.
Whatever. All you 4 viewers, y'all know I could have beaten him. Oh, first place. No one wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. That's right, son. It's a fluke, I tell you. What?
Everybody's gonna see that.
What
at
track
Andy.
you want to go to? What track you want to go to next?
Let's go to Andy. Let me give you a hand and whooping on the oval.
Oh, really? Really? You wanna do what with me on what? I believe you know better. But okay.
Yeah, look what I'm pulling out.
You gonna pull out a stock car. So it ain't nothing I ain't never seen before. That's right, son. He thinks he's funny.
I'm pulling out Harvick.
Pulling out Harvick. Wait, Kevin Harvick is literally there with you?
The car he's always wanted, Indian.
Normal, we learned about that one.
Heck with steering on normal. Go big or go home.
Oh, so you do sim steering?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is my first time with manual clutch. See how this goes. I would love to know what clutch is.
For me it's A.
That's cheated. You cheated. You had a head start.
Have fun with my little present back there. Yeah.
I got beat up today in iRacing. I am not happy.
Now you get beat on the Indianapolis, your favorite circuit.
I gotta do this with my That's why I'm doing this. This is okay. This is what I need to work on for the season. I got 2 months to do it.
I got faster here?
Yeah, because I damaged my transmission and couldn't keep up with you. Yeah, sure. We just started side by side? Nah. Let me stop playing. Yeah, you have definitely have to pass. And see, I'm still learning the mechanics of this game. Subtly, it's very different from Forza 6.
Remember how I took you out of 50s on Forza 6 with 100%? I got out of 50s already on this.
What are you talking about?
Remember how we do like Indianapolis miles, and I was always at the back of the wheel. I'm already running 46s, 46.8.
Oh, 50s. Oh, time. The lap time.
Yeah. It's your choice now.
Why is it my choice? You gonna beat me and then defer to me? How do you? I still need to know how to do sim steering. I mean, how to do not sim steering, but manual with clutch for the shifting.
I have mine set as A for my clutch.
I gotta go into my,
And pack
my menus.
and paddle shift and the top 2 buttons for my paddle shift.
Huh?
Yeah, all you have to just go into options. I have mine on level 6, and I converted and I switched my handbrake with my clutch.
That's a problem.
Yeah, you just gotta switch it with the handbrake. I got mine on level 4 with my top 2 pads for mine. Level 6 is right there, and then you just have to go down and switch handbrake with clutch.
Level 6? Oh, you layout 6?
Yeah, I'm layout 6.
And then switch the handbrake with clutch.
Yeah, it puts it as
clutch
A.
needs to be A.
Yeah, the clutch
needs to be A.
Yeah, turn mine off.
Handbrake needs to move. How you switch the daggone buttons?
Level 6.
Oh.
And then just go down to where it says handbrake. Right there, see level 6? Now you got it. And then just press OK to confirm it.
Yeah, but then I gotta use the shift up and shift down. I don't know that I like that.
It's just like NASCAR 15.
No, it's not. Not when you're doing a ton of road courses, it's not.
I use it. And I use clutch on road courses. I get the starts from heck on road courses now. Oh, I don't know.
That's better. That's better. That's better. Alright, let's try that again.
Just give me like 1 second, I'm pulling out another car.
What track we going?
It's your choice.
My choice.
Unless you really want to go to Homestead. Is this what I think it is?
Oh, yes, it is.
Long Beach.
This is probably my favorite road course in the entire game. You ready?
Yep. I'm ready to.
All right, so let's do this so it'll be even. The first race, the first lap, we're gonna go around the track under pace. That way we can go green at the line together, side by side. So then we're
This has got a lot of tight and bends. See? I got my eye clutch pushed in too. The bend I hate mostly here, and I've already hit it like 4 times this year, and the stock car is this bend right here. Yeah, I run simulation steering now, fully. I started practicing simulation steering because it was much faster on the 1.5 miles, and the Daytona started to hold the line on the bottom. Are we doing the double file on the road courses or single file?
double file.
I'll let you have room through here, but we're coming to the final straight stretch. Hey, like the new car.
Like, it's alright.
I got a black and purple car show.
Now it's official. I had to put a dent in it first.
Yeah, you're gonna put a dent in it. I'm not gonna start my tire. Get ready, get ready.
Ah. Oh, that's cheating.
I gave you a little bumper. That's an upper bumper.
Oh, that was more than a little bumper.
Hey, at least I just listened you up. I ride your page like you always tell me. I ride your page. Okay. Picky, I'm not running the traction control or nothing.
So I ain't no. Right, ain't gonna work. We're gonna run that back. We're gonna run that race back. The reason why is because I don't know that with that manual with clutch just ain't working for me right now.
I like manual clutch.
If it was Forza 6, I'd be like, yeah, all day, but not this way. For some reason, I just can't. What's the clutch? A is the clutch. Y is shift up. But when I was pressing it, it wasn't doing it right. So before you lock me out of my phone.
I love my new Samsung brands making new.
What kind you get?
Got the newest one that came out. Yeah, the big new gigantic one. The one that fit in my pocket in the half constant truck.
I always like those now. Alright, so yellow flag again and then that's what you should do. My mirror out in front of me.
You're gonna have fun looking at these taillights. You're not running manual clutch.
I just want to see how big of a difference it makes in tracks like this.
What, manual clutch?
Yeah.
I can get the, once I shift the second gear off the corner, I can watch. Saying you're going up there. I can do that.
At least I know I'll be what, 8th fastest.
What would that probably be? Like
I'll be at least 8th fastest.
How fast do you think I'm gonna be?
I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. Measured against the competition we have now, oh, you'll be probably first or second fastest.
I had to put a dent in that door. Let's see, watch me. Watch me.
what you did to me.
He felt very good.
Caution.
Now I don't see how much more of a clutch I can have whenever I'm using my clutch. I use my clutch to disable it. I push my clutch in. But the tire starts spinning on the right.
Stop, son. God.
Seconds. I can put this late as I want into this corner.
I'm just playing. This is not serious right here. I am learning the game and its physics so that when I do get in a serious situation, I know what to do. And I'm learning my buttons because the buttons have changed. I learn the buttons. Any of you guys to think y'all can come in here and right I will put you in a tire barrier.
Hey, Cracky, look at that time. When you crash.
Alright, I got one more, Amy. You pick the track.
Let's go to the qualifier list. You're asking for it.
Homestead. I finished before the thing. Whatever.
You want to meet my qualifying car?
Yeah, why not? What you think about it? What you like to bring up quality
You have to give me a second on the black screen. Where in the world is my qualifying car? That's right here. You want to do a pace lap?
Yeah.
I'll get a touch on my son Siri now.
They're cruising at highway speeds, got the radio blasting.
What side
AC
you want?
going to my helmet.
What side you want cooking?
No matter. Full set. Oh man, that car looks clean. No, it doesn't. Hey. And everybody knows if I had like 100 more laps, I'd have caught you.
Sorry.
That was a good race.
You can tell I got a lot faster.
Oh yeah, you have. You know, it's a new game. I've been playing this game. This is probably the first laps I've turned on this game ever in the stock cars. So
I run GTs a lot, so you know that's what helps me with my road course racing.
right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this broadcast. Thank you, Back in Black, aka Slothy, for coming up here and turning some laps with me and letting me know I absolutely suck and need to do better. That's all I need to know.
And guys, if y'all want to get in touch, if you can't get in touch with him, you can get in touch with me on Xbox, Back in Black 28.
All right, man. This is Twitchmonster signing out.